welcome back, y'all. I have gone away and done a few bits of deco on the walls. I'll just explain a few things just in case you've started and had a little bit of trouble with it. I mean, you saw how I did that one. This one, I just selected, I just loop cut, bloody hell, loop cut 4 times, selected the polygons and set the faces by pressing II. And then extruded them inwards. This one I pulled the bottom out instead of pulling it in, leaving the top out, and I built another quick kind of blocky squarey thing here. Oh, Nick, select it, that would help. Okay, so what in God's name? Select this. I'm in edit mode. Select that. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I just made a few loop cuts, pulled up these. I should actually put some. I left it to make. Oh, I have pulled them out for frames. Yeah, and I just extruded this loop. Excuse me. And then just inset a few polygons here. That's about it, really. And then I took that and put that there, and just did another one there. Don't need to do any of this because none of it's visible. Okay, so now I think we may as well create the entrance, or at least the the entrance. Can I go one? Yeah, I can, because that's perfectly central. Hurrah! So we need to first look at my reference. What did I do? I just put a couple of towers, didn't I? Yeah. It's not massively visible, like, so it's not a problem. Alright, wicked. Let's cut it up. So I think we will take this loop by double clicking that, and this loop by shift double clicking that. X faces. Alright. And now we have an entranceway, and we don't need to fill these because we're going to put a tower on the end. So to do that, I'm going to shift right click so that I can bring in a cube right there, scale it up like that. Why's that? Cancel that. Going to edit mode, object mode. I've just added a cube in edit mode, which is why it came out as a circle. Right, let's try that again. Okay, let's just scale this up. I'm going to go in front mode. I'm going to hide the landscape. Let's have a look. SX, and let's not scale from the 3D cursor. Bounding box center, if you please, and probably a bit taller. SZ, and then move it up a bit. Let's have a look. Is it sitting nicely? It is. It is. Yeah, it's about alright size, isn't it? Let's just check what kind of gap we've got. If that's loads. Delete. Okay, so we'll just do one and then duplicate it. Now, how would one do this simply? Because we need, I'm trying to remember how I did it the first time. I would imagine I did it as cheaply as possible. Yeah, I did. Okay. What I used to do in cinema, when I started in Cinema 4D, is I would make a bunch of cubes, line them up, and then apply a Boolean modifier, or the Cinema 4D equivalent, which just ends up with awful geometry. The polygons, the faces, there's tris, there's quads, there's quads, but there's n-gons. So we're going to do it on a cheap light, alright, jabbly. So let's put the 3D cursor in the middle there, right in the middle of that cube, and we're going to add another cube, but we're going to bring it, where is it? There it is. It's dinky, so small. And we're just going to line this up right in the corner. We don't have to be exactly on, that should do it. And bring it down on the Z. And we just want to array that and then duplicate it a bunch of times. So, yep, we're going on the X. Let's go even Stevens. And then just crank that up, but then line it up the other side. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See, too far, but too far. Bring it back, like bring it back. Lovely. Too far again. Back it, back it. That'll do. All right, how's that look? Yeah, cheap and cheerful. All right, so we'll Alt D that. Y. And the good thing about Alt D'ing an array is that they can still be. You can't change the shape of what's being arrayed, but you can change the count. So we can just duplicate that one with Alt D as well. Or do we want to put a bevel on it? Let's put a bevel on it. We shouldn't need to change anything or apply any transforms. No, jably. And we'll do the same thing on that, because if it's not applied to that, we've got to do just select that, and then copy the modifiers. There you go. Alright, and then Alt D. Oh, wait, cancel. If you Alt D and then right click, it's still duplicated, so you've got to press cancel, Control Z. We want to rotate around the 3D cursor, so Alt D, R, Control. Don't worry, this is going to be a mess. That's Q. And now we'll just place these. And I'm quite happy with how they fit. I don't think we need to do anything else with that. There we go. Cheap and cheerful tower. And we'll just try and match it with the UVs once we put the material on it. We are going to apply all transforms to that, mind. All transforms, and we're going to bevel it. This is one of those situations where there is a bevel, but it doesn't matter how far right I go, it still works, so forget that. Love it. Right. Now, this is a gatehouse, so it doesn't need a gate. Well, no, it's not a gatehouse. It's the house next to the gate. Gate's in the middle. So we don't need a door or arch or anything, but we will put some windows in. So let's get some loop cuts on the go. And let's have some up there, and then we'll have, let's start with them, and let's make them hold up, I'm going to bring that down a bit, GG, and then I'm going to put another loop cut there because I want to leave the top alone there, and then I'm going to put 3 loop cuts there, 3 loop cuts there, and then bring up the middle one as per the norm. GG. Alright, those guys, GG. GG. Okay, 8 minutes already, that was fast. And we'll put a bit of deco, so we'll put a loop cut back in the middle, Control B to bevel it, and we'll just on the faces, ES, oh no, cancel, Control Z. We want to go from individual origins for this one, no, ES. Cheap, cheap, cheap decor. Do the same at the top actually, ES. Lovely, there we go, that's a tower. And then we will now do that, oh, and then blast. I forget, when you press C, it still keeps whatever faces are selected. Okay, do that, and we're going to insert those bad boys. Just roll them back, and then delete them. Like this. I mean, let's see where we are from the camera. Yeah, we do need to see a bit more. 9 minutes. Let's just finish. Let's finish this. What did I do? I think it's more hidden in this one actually, isn't it? The floor. I didn't do anything. I just left it as a bloody wall. I looked at it and thought, ah, sod it, no one can see that. They can. Let's just put another deco jobby here. I mean, it's supposed to protect the Citadel, so I don't suppose you'd want that many windows around this bit. But let's do this. So put another loop cut in the middle. Select both of these loops. And are we still on? Yep, individual origins. Press ES. Right, get it out of the right way. And then select the upper one and do it again. Yes. Gives it like a step thing, see? Ha, super cool. And then we will just select all our faces and press U for cube projection. And we will leave it there. When we come back, we'll just check the material. We'll apply the material, check the UVs, duplicate it, and move on. Alright? Jubbly. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.